October nights were made for the Sega Genesis. Dark castles, twisted monsters, haunted graveyards, and even a few laughs. This 16-bit legend gave us some of the best horror games of its era. So grab your controller, dim the lights, and join me as we count down the top 10 essential horror games on the Genesis. Perfect for a Halloween night. Number 10. Shakan the Forever Man. Few games match the grim tone of Shakan. You play an immortal warrior cursed to battle evil for eternity. With haunting landscapes and punishing difficulty, it's a game that feels as dark and relentless as its story. Halloween doesn't always mean fun. Sometimes it means facing the endless night. Number 9. Alien 3. Claustrophobic corridors, facehuggers waiting in the dark, and that eerie tension of being hunted. Alien 3 nails the sci-fi horror of the film while giving Genesis players a tense, action-packed survival experience. If the xenomorphs don't scare you, nothing will. Number 8. The Immortal. A dungeon crawler where every step could be your last. The Immortal is infamous for its deadly traps, sinister monsters, and unsettling encounters. It oozes dread at every turn, making it one of the Genesis' most chilling experiences. Number 7. The Cap Attack. Of course, Halloween isn't all doom and despair. The Cap Attack brings cartoonish spooks and goofy monster fun. You play a stitched up mummy who literally throws his head at enemies. It's campy, colorful, and pure Halloween energy in 16-bit form. Number 6. The Ooze. Now for something truly weird, in the Ooze, you don't fight the monsters, you are the monster. As a blob of toxic sludge, you dissolve scientists and creep through twisted labs. It's body horror on a Sega cartridge, and that alone makes it unforgettable. Number 5. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Chainsaw maniacs, werewolves, killer dolls, all chasing you through suburbia. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is a love letter to cheesy horror flicks packed with humor, chaos, and amazing co-op play. It's campy horror done right, and it's a must for any Halloween marathon. Number 4. Haunting starring Poltergeist. Flip the script. Instead of running from ghosts, you are the ghost. In Haunting starring Poltergeist, you scare a family out of their house using haunted furniture, possessed TVs, and other inventive gags. It's funny, clever, and still one of the most unique Genesis games ever made. Number 3. Ghouls and Ghosts. A night battling demons through graveyards, crypts, and hellish castles. Ghouls and Ghosts is as iconic as horror games get. Brutally hard, but drenched in gothic atmosphere. When it comes to classic monster slaying action, this is the Genesis standard bearer. Number 2. Splatterhouse 3. Here's the Genesis at its darkest. Splatterhouse 3 combines brutal combat with cinematic cutscenes and multiple endings. It feels like a VHS horror movie brought to life. Violent, tense, and unforgettable. Few 16-bit games pushed horror this far. Number 1. Castlevania Bloodlines. And at number 1 is the crown jewel of Genesis horror. Castlevania Bloodlines has everything. Gothic castles, epic bosses, eerie music, and a sense of atmosphere unmatched on the system. It's not just the best horror game on the Genesis, it's one of the greatest 16-bit horror adventures ever made. And there you have it, 10 essential horror experiences for the Sega Genesis. Perfect for an October night of scares and nostalgia. From haunted castles to slimy experiences, these games show you just how creative 16-bit horror could be. Which one will you play this Halloween? Share your favorites in the comments if you dare.